prospects for the garment sector. Bangladesh's garment industry had a strong run in recent years, but as we move into 2026, the outlook is far less certain. Trade rules are shifting, energy shortages continue, and buyers are hesitating. So the big question is, what can we realistically expect from the RMG sector in 2026? Let's start with the data. In 2023, total exports stood at just over $40 billion. In 2024, that rose to more than $47 billion. But in 2025, growth almost stopped. Total exports increased by only about 1%, and RMG exports also grew by roughly 1%. That slowdown is important because it tells us momentum is already weakening. The main problem is uncertainty. The final trade agreement with the United States is still not signed. A new government is coming, and buyers are waiting. Retailers do not like uncertainty, so instead of expanding orders, many may hold back. And if negotiations restart under a new team, that delay could stretch even longer. There are also concerns globally. Growth forecasts for the US economy have been lowered. The same is true for the European Union. If consumers in those markets spend less, apparel demand could weaken. A strong surge in international demand for Bangladesh garments that looks unlikely in the short term. Demand is only half the story. On the supply side, the challenges are very real. Bangladesh continues to face gas shortages, electricity shortages, and transport bottlenecks. The Chittagong-Dhaka highway is increasingly congested. Customs delay remain long. Air cargo is still chaotic. Even if factories have capacity on paper, actual exports are constrained by these supporting systems. And unless energy supply improves, production cannot expand meaningfully. Interestingly, industry capacity is increasing. Local owners are investing. Chinese investors are showing stronger interest, so factories may be ready to produce more. But without stable electricity and gas, that capacity cannot be fully used. So where does all of this leave us for 2026? Not in a position of strong optimism. The projection for RMG exports in calendar year 2026 ranges from +2% to -7%. After weighting expert opinions, the most likely outcome is around -4%. That is not a collapse, but it is clearly not growth. Over the next few years, demand will likely recover. Global incomes will rise. Environmental and labor standards will improve. But in the near term, the real priority is simple. Fix the electricity system, increase gas supply. Because without energy, the garment sector cannot move forward.